Monday. Happy Monday. My name is Dawn Shannon, for those of you who may not know me, and I come live over here on Instagram and over here on YouTube every day around 2-ish. It's ish today because it's already 2:17, but that is okay. We are going to spin the wheel of truth, and I do that every day because I want to help you to strip away that outer layer of lies that we've been telling ourselves for far too long, that we need to dispel the lies and bring in the truth. We need to start speaking truth over our life so that we can stop overthinking and start doing, because that is my mission, is to help women who tend to overthink every doggone thing and help them stop overthinking and start doing. And we do that by bringing in the truth. You guys, we just have to bring in the truth. So here we go. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. And Instagram, you get to see me spin the wheel. YouTubers, sorry for now, you do not, but you can listen. And let's see what our category is for today as I move things around on my desk. And our category today is conquering fear. All righty, let's turn this camera back around, get you guys over here in front of me so that I can see what the question of the day is around conquering fear. So let me pull that up and get to the right place in my notes. All right, conquering fear. Let's see. Have y'all ever used Trello? I love Trello. Trello is amazing. It's where I keep everything, and it just really helps me to stay organized. Alrighty. In the category of conquering fear, the question of the day is, why do I let myself win today? Why do I let myself win today? Now, typically for overthinkers and or highly driven women in particular, we just go. All right, we go, we do the things that come naturally to us, and then we don't ever let ourselves win. We're like, oh, that's no big deal, or, that's just what I do. That's just who I am. It just comes naturally to me, right? Well, my dear, those things are not natural for everyone. Those are your gifts. Those are your gifts and your talents and your strengths, and we need to celebrate those. Every day we need to celebrate a win, because that will help us to, number one, overcome fear, which is our category today, but it also boosts our confidence and our courageousness to keep moving forward, keep taking those steps forward to do the things that maybe don't come naturally to us, right? Those things that don't come naturally to us are the ones that trip us up and allow that fear to come in. But on the flip side, why do I let myself win today? If we don't celebrate our wins, how are we going to know when that feeling, that emotion that is associated with a win? How are we going to know that if we don't celebrate our wins? We're just going to go through life thinking it's no big deal. Or what's worse is we're going to avoid those things that we're not good at, that don't come natural to us. Now, I'm not saying we need to operate in that space, because I wholeheartedly believe that we need to operate from our strengths. But we also need to push ourselves outside of our comfort zone to do things that we maybe think we're not good at, but they're in our wheelhouse, and we just haven't strengthened that muscle to know if we're good at them or not. All right. So the reason I ask you this in a form of a question is because when we ask ourselves questions, we start collecting evidence of why that thing is true or why it isn't. Okay. But in this particular instance, every day I come to bring you the wheel of truth. Now, the truth is, why do I let myself win today? Because, you guys, it's important to feel the win. It is important to have the win. It is important to acknowledge the win. And it is important to feel the excitement around the win and not just brush it off as no big deal. We need to feel that win. Now, the second kind of behavior that I want to talk about around this that might be preventing you currently from celebrating the win is that you might be fearful of becoming too prideful or coming off as too prideful, right? You may not feel too prideful, but you may be concerned with other people thinking, oh, well, she's very prideful in her work and what she's doing. You know what? I understand that in the Bible it says do not, no, do not be prideful, do not be too proud. But to me, that's something very different than what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about here is allowing yourself to feel good about the things that you know God has entrusted you with. These are, again, your gifts, your talents that He's entrusted you with, and He's expecting you to do good things with them, okay? He is expecting you to do good things with the gifts and talents He has given you. So that is not a source of pride, and that is not a source of being boastful or overly proud in a negative way. Does that make sense? Like there's confident people and then there's cocky people. That's the difference that I'm talking about. It's allowing yourself to feel pride for what you've done. You've worked hard. You've put in a lot of effort into this thing that you're doing, this project that you're trying to get done, this goal that you're trying to achieve. You've put a lot of effort and energy into it. You need to feel proud of the accomplishments that you've done because that helps to keep you motivated to do them again, right? If we don't ever win, what motivation do we have to keep going? What motivation do we have to keep going? Think about your favorite sports team, okay? If they never celebrated their wins and just be like, "Oh well, no big deal, that was easy," and move on, what would we think of them, right? We'd be like, "Wow, they're pretty confident or they're pretty cocky with their performance," right? No, they celebrate their wins. Or like, "We did it. We worked hard and we won." You know, if we all like made it to the Super Bowl, if your team made it to the Super Bowl, and then at the end they're just like, "Okay, bye, we won, bye, no big deal." Think about it. There is like streamers and all that stuff coming down onto the field. There's fireworks going off. There's trophies. There's things to celebrate the win because they worked hard to get there. They showed up every day. They did the work. They came together as a team. They held each other accountable. All of those things meshed and they made it to the pinnacle, to the top, to the Super Bowl, and they won. If they did all that and they're like, no big deal, how would you feel about that? I don't know about you, but I'd be pretty disappointed, right? And especially if they didn't have a Super Bowl halftime show. But anyway, I digress. All right, so ask yourself, why do I let myself win today? And be okay with your win. Be okay with your win because it's important to celebrate your wins, to keep up your motivation and keep going, to do the hard things when they come up. Now, let me tell you this, ladies, if you need help celebrating your wins, if you need help acknowledging that, yes, you had a win today, because sometimes we just overlook them. We don't even know it was a win. I love helping my people inside the Doers Dugout not only plan and prepare, but take action so that they can achieve those wins. All right. And those wins are celebrated. Oh my goodness, they are celebrated because we have to celebrate and acknowledge our wins so we keep up our motivation, keep up the momentum to keep going when times get tough. All right, now, if you would like to join me inside the Doers Dugout, I will pop a link down in the comments for you to find out more information. But we go in there, we meet every day, you guys. We meet daily for 1 hour every day. And that may sound like a lot to you, or that may sound like amazing support for you. Either way, I can tell you this, the ladies that are in there have seen tremendous growth, tremendous action that they're taking every day, doable action that feels good for them, no more overthinking. We're getting it done inside the Doers Dugout. On the flip side of that, if you're still not sure about what the heck your goal is, or maybe you had a project on the back burner for quite some time and you're ready to move it to the forefront and get it done, I have a 30 days to done challenge going on inside my free Facebook group, completely free. I've got training every Monday. So I had a free training today. You can go in and catch that replay. Today's training was on how to aim for success, and aim had a certain meaning behind it. So you want to go and check that out. But you guys, every day there's a prompt for you to take action daily towards this goal that you want to achieve in the month of April. Think about it like this. We've already been through 3 months. I'll do it this way. So this is sign language 3. We've been through 3 months of 2021. It's a new year. It's a new day. And now we're in a new quarter. What did you accomplish in your first 90 days, your first 3 months towards your goal? This goal that you've been wanting to do for a long time. How much closer are you to it? Now, dare I say, you're not as close as you'd like to be. And in order to get closer to that goal, hop on into my challenge. I give you things to do daily that are going to get you closer and closer and closer and closer till at the end of the 30 days, you're going to be like, whoa, that was so much easier than I thought. I'm so glad that I jumped into this 30 days to done challenge. All right, it is going on in there. It started April 1st, but no worries. You can hop on anytime. You can get caught up at your leisure, at your pace, but hop on in for sure on Mondays so that we do some training, live training with me. And bonus, tomorrow, Tuesday, we're going to have a special bonus training, another live training session tomorrow with me, because we're the stuff that I was sharing tomorrow, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a whole live training. I can't even pop this in a post. I need to go live and share this with my people. So I hope you can be there. It's going to be great. And until tomorrow, come in noon at my group, or I'll see you here at 2 o'clock. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hopping in. Dawn Shannon with Jovi Strategies. You can find me on YouTube at Jovi Strategies, Instagram at Jovi Strategies, and in my Facebook group, which is called Women Overthinking Business, Getting Stuff Done, because that's what we're doing. We're getting stuff done. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.